How crucial is Sajid Farhad's dialogues?
People really laugh at their dialogues. I think they're one of the most important people for in the success of Golmaal.
Absolutely.
I think Rohit's biggest plus point is that he's always hungry for that. He's always hungry for good work, and he can work 18 to 20 hours a day. I would want to go to the theatre only to watch films which gives me that cinema experience.
That big screen.
Why do you think Hollywood films are working more than Hindi films today? Because you get that cinematic experience.
How crucial is Sajid Farhad's dialogues?
Very crucial. I think some of the dialogues are so funny, and you've delivered them, or your co-stars have delivered them. But when you sit back and you're watching, you realize this is a fabulous line, and people laugh.
Yeah.
People really laugh at their dialogues.
Right.
I think they're one of the most important people for in the success of Golmaal.
Absolutely. And I spoke to them yesterday, and they were like that. The way Rohit wants stuff, I think somewhere you had that hunger. Is it that maybe because of Dilwale or whatever that you had this hunger that
Actually,
you just wanted? It seems that
after a long time we were coming with a pure comedy. Otherwise, if you see after Golmaal 3 we made Singham.
Ji.
Then we made Bol Bachan. Then again we made Singham Returns.
Right.
And even Dilwale was not an out and out comedy film at all.
Absolutely.
So out and out comedy was actually, if you see technically, after Golmaal 3 we were coming with with an out and out comedy. See, we wanted it to be on that level then.
You're right.
Yeah.
But somewhere that hunger is there, Rohit. Because I think this is your
No, but that
lot of
hunger
people,
is very
this is your
important.
most
See,
entertaining film.
for that, you don't need anything. I think Rohit's biggest plus point is that he's always hungry for that. He's always hungry for good work, and he can work 18 to 20 hours a day. I mean, he irritates us that much. That hard he works. So that's what is the key point. I think he really works hard and he gets everything right.
Absolutely.
This film also, I think, after he finalized the whole film, the copy was practically out. The copy wasn't coming out. He was doing corrections to the last minute. We all were like, overseas jaane de. There was a lot of pressure, but he wanted to finish everything the way he wanted and get it out.
And I think the look and everything, like when we see now, and it overseas also doing so well, maybe because of the look. Because they are used to watching those kind of cinema,
Right, I think the look is nice.
Though it's a commercial film, but the whole feel...
Cinematic experience is very important. Otherwise, I can watch a film on Netflix or on television or anywhere.
Right.
I would want to go to the theatre only to watch films which gives me that cinema experience.
That big screen.
Why do you think Hollywood films are working more than Hindi films today? Because you get that cinematic experience.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, great films which you feel you can watch at home. There'll be lovely films. There's so many films I want to watch, and I decide that I'll watch it on whenever it comes on television.
Absolutely.
Because they're fabulous films, but I won't go to the theatre to watch them.
Right. So do you feel that more such films should be made because with all this Amazon and Netflix coming in, that the big screen experience is something that should
that
be
is the only
treasured?
key. That is the only key. Should not be made, will be made. There's no choice.
Right.
You can't just start making small films anymore. I mean, they'll work. But then if they are a super duper hit, they will do a business of 30, 40, 50. You can't expect them to do this kind of business. To do this kind of business, you need films like this.
And so what is the importance of having more screens for the industry? Because this film could have opened far bigger than what it did. And
more screens are very important.
China, we have like 45,000 screens they have, and we have like
exactly,
5,000
and you
screens.
have no idea what the business in China is.
Absolutely.
It crosses worldwide business.
Absolutely.
And the kind of audiences we have, we can do the same thing actually sitting at home. And honestly, that you've asked this question,
Right.
I have started taking over theatres which have been shut down in UP. Till the release of Golmaal, I already have 4. So in my 4 theatres, Golmaal is running, and I intend to go to 150 to 200 theatres, which I will do by another 3 months.
That's wonderful.
So
that's wonderful.
You don't know, 800 theatres in UP are shut. And there's a population of more than like 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 25 lakhs, and there is no theatre. They're travelling something about 80 kilometers.
Absolutely.
60. Why would they travel for a film which they're not very excited about?
Absolutely.
They will travel for a Golmaal. They will not travel for a film which they know is very good, but it's not a cinematic experience. So if we start adding Raebareli में अपनी picture release हुई. Raebareli I just acquired a theatre. We released there. There was no theatre there. People used to be just read it whatever, and the population is more than 25 lakh people. Imagine where will they go? So if you add all these 25 lakh, 25 lakh, 25 lakh people, you can imagine the population we have who
Tremendous.
want to watch movies. They don't have
Yeah.
anything else except for cinema.
Tremendous.
What is the entertainment? How do you? I mean, there is no means of entertainment in our country except for cinema right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sitting at home and watching TV is not exactly entertainment. That is convenience. But once in a while, you need to get out. And
Absolutely.
abroad, they have so many things to do. We don't. People just want to go and watch a movie and come back.
And so, what do you think is important? I think piracy is a huge menace because Marcel releases in down south and on much lesser number of screens. It does.
No, again, the answer is the same to the previous question. No, again, the answer is the same to you said television and this, that. We need to make cinematic experience films. So that is the answer to piracy. If the film is a cinematic film, people will not see it on piracy. They'll say, we want to go and see it in the theatre because they want to. That is the only answer.